Hey, what's going on, good people? Welcome back to the video. So I wanted to do one of my Kestis Black Series figure from Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Love that game. I like the first one, but it was I think the second one really took everything that worked in the first game and then took it to that next level, both in story-wise, execution, everything. I love the game. So when they had this figure, I didn't get the figure from the first game, but they had this one, so let me go ahead and scoop it up. And so this was actually part of a larger haul that I got of Star Wars figures recently. And I was going to do it in the same video with them, but I decided to do a few customizations to this figure. So let me just do a separate video ahead of the other ones. So this one, he comes with the BD character, which is fairly articulate to be something so small. Kind of reminds me of I think the Yoda figure or Grogu. I think they're both, this is actually still way more articulate than both of them. So I thought that was kind of cool to be able to have that and how they actually did that for this figure. As for Cal, so the customization I did with this, I added a beard. And part of the reason I didn't just customize just for the sake of it, I want him to look like he actually does in the game, in the version of the character that I play, since you're able to customize them. So I added a beard, painted silver, painted the different, buckles and everything silver on the suit. Because I noticed, on the game, at first I thought maybe that's how it was, but then I went back and looked at the cover art on the game, and all these were actually painted silver. So I went back and decided to add that myself, and same for like on the boots and, just to make it a little bit more game accurate. So I added a tunic because my character in the game actually has that. The straps were actually made from epoxy, and I, repainted and kind of brushed it, give it a little bit of weathering, that type of look to it. The shoulder pads are from G.I. Joe Classified Zartan. Repainted and then use rub and buff to give the metal a weathered look. He's been in battle quite a bit, using guerrilla tactics from against the Empire. So I wanted to be able to show that in this, and I'm not sure how well that's even showing up on camera. Same for the hair. The hair was a little flat, so I actually brushed it. Did a dry brush with my orange paint. And then later I realized his hair is more of a fiery red, but I'd already finished this. So I may go back later and actually add that, repaint it to give it more of a fiery red look to it. I'm not sure, but I got time. It's mine, so I can do it at any time. So with this figure, I actually like to kind of look at it, with my Star Killer figure, because these are two of my favorite Star Wars games. So we got my Star Killers from The Force Unleashed. We got Cal Kestis from Jedi Survivor. And I love how in both of them where, Kestis gets pretty powerful by the end of the game. To me, does not get to Star Killer level, but he can hold his own. Then I gotta bring Skywalker in. I mean, he's just my favorite character in Star Wars. So I got multiple Luke figures. I know Luke doesn't get a lot of love this day and age. It's usually towards Darth Vader, Anakin, whatever. But Luke has always been my favorite character in the Star Wars series. Even though the movies didn't necessarily show it, but he just became a powerhouse in the books. I never really cared for the books for a long time, but a friend of mine kind of got me hooked on them. And once I started reading, it's like, oh my goodness, these are awesome. He was a powerhouse in the books. You got a taste of that in The Mandalorian, how powerful he got. This is actually a custom cloak. So this is the SH Figure Arts Luke from The Mandalorian. And this isn't the cloak he came with. The cloak he actually comes with is wired at the bottom and not on the side. So I wanted to actually get something that would allow me to have more flexibility, because with the one that he comes with, once you move that bottom cloak, you cannot get that shape back again. So it's never going to lay flat again. With this one, with the wiring being on the side, I can still manipulate it however I want to and don't have to worry about it not holding its form. Plus, the material this is made out is a lighter material. And the one from Figure Arts is not a cheap material. I mean, it doesn't feel cheaply made or anything. But this is a lighter material, so it drapes so much better. It gives a much better look to it. So I thought that was really cool. So I was really pleased to get that. I got this actually from GPS Lots, which most of my the accessories, if I can't make them, there are a lot of things I get from GPS Lots on eBay. So this is actually kind of a bit of my dream team with the Star Wars crew. I kind of look at all three of these were kind of touched by Vader in some way, where, you got Luke as the son of Vader. Star Killer was raised by him, and quite actually, Cal, he was just running from him, trying to avoid him as much as he can. So, but we're gonna throw him in there anyways because I love the game, and so that's how we're gonna do it. So anyways, that's gonna pretty much end it for this video. Had a lot of fun making this, doing the customization for this one, because I kind of wanted to do it, but I didn't want to do my customization, but I didn't want to overdo it. I didn't want to make him too, bogged down with different things, and he just looked like he was wearing an armored suit. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit like, subscribe, share it, and see you on the next video.
Hey, Crimson, run it up.